Oh shit. Hey, you better not give me any trouble, Missy. My dog is lying on my bed right now, if you couldn't tell. Okay, so we kind of have a lot of stuff to do. First and foremost, we are going to be completing the sequence 10, and we will be trying to get this stupid mission to 100% sync. After we get to sequence 10, get through sequence 10, we are actually going to turn our attention to we're gonna do the next modern day sequence. We'll presumably be towards the end of the stream. It really depends on how much we have available. I will also say that I have never actually completed this the naval mission, so this I feel like I'm actually getting close to reaching the tail end of this. So I imagine that it wouldn't be very long before I complete this. I still have no idea if I will need to do some farming, but I guess we'll see. I did take a look at that mission, the mission that I failed at. And basically, I think I figured out what I did wrong, but it's very possible that it may take me a couple of tries. The thing that really sucks about this mission is if I fail the assassination, then, well, if I get the assassination off and I don't actually get the, if I get the assassination off and I don't actually get the thing done, then it's very possible that, this is new. If I don't get the assassination off and, sorry, I'm trying to think. If I don't get the assassination off, well, if I get the assassination off and I don't get the achievement, it's very possible that, it's very possible that I may need to, I will need to replay the whole mission again, which would really suck, but, luckily, the parts leading up to it really isn't that bad. It's just going to be time consuming. There's one of the troublemakers down. There's two. There's three. It's just, this is really, I was kind of like really upset last time I streamed. Is I made it through the entire game without failing 100% sync mission. Failing to get 100% sync, I should say. Well, shit, did not mean to do that. I was trying to press X, not Y, but that just means I have another place to put a Man of War. That was honestly kind of a waste, because I really think that the ships that I have right now are good enough. I just was not, I accidentally mispressed the button, so that's completely my bad. Okay, we're good. There we go. Got 90 gems for that. Okay, remember it's X to repair ship, not Y. I haven't played this game in 2 weeks, I think. Maybe it's like, yeah, I think it's been 2 weeks. That's because I was kind of having computer issues last week, so. Oh no. Okay, I didn't do that much. I thought I was gonna do more. Okay, schooner's down. There we go. Repair ship. Going into the Mediterranean Sea. Oh no. Huh. If it's not the Man of War, then what could have a higher cargo thing than a Man of War? Man of Wars have cargo at 70, 80, and 90. You can tell the difference in the levels by the names white, green, or red. Stop. You can either keep looking for red Man of Wars or just get your wanted level up to max and Man of War Hunters. There will be the good one. Okay, so I guess we can't do this just yet. This is a good thing I bought like a, this is a good thing I bought a, God, I can't think. That's awesome, he's 80. I guess it's a good thing I bought the, my brain is dead right now, the, extra dock. This Man of War may give me trouble. Just want to get this out of the way first because he's at risk of destroying my Pembroke. Okay, next up was it. Okay. There we go. Oh, just getting hit again. And done. One gumbo, pretty easy. God, it recharges fast. Okay, let's send a ship out to the South Africa. Okay, 2 brigs and a schooner. 1 brig down. Schooner's down. Please, we will repair our ships. Okay, going back to South Atlantic. Now out of soda. I will say I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. I had Thanksgiving at my grandparents' house for like a weekly or yearly tradition, I should say. Had a pretty good Thanksgiving. It was nice to see my family members again. As always, I tend to fill myself up on the appetizers before the main course came around, but to be expected. It's just, it's kind of nice that my family is so supportive of what I do. The fact that when I was telling them about the fact that I am writing a book, they were just kind of happy to hear that. And it just kind of, it was just kind of like really nice to have a bunch of people in my family that are supportive of me and my goals. My dad, when I was telling my family members that when I was telling my family members that just want to make sure there's no new ones. I was telling my family members I'm a graduate student, and a lot of them were pretty impressed. At this point, I am kind of like getting really nervous about my role in the graduate program, if I'm going to be honest here. I'm confident that I can do well, but I don't know. I don't know like how it's gonna go, if I'm gonna be honest here. No, we're gonna wait. uh. Uh. So before we head out, I do want to... The heck? Okay, so we are actually gonna swing by Kingston. We're gonna restock on our ammo. And then we will, do that, redo that mission. As the wrong person. Ammunition. Okay. So I will say, it's, as I have mentioned before, it's very possible that I may have to play this mission a couple times. And that's because if I don't get the assassination to work correctly, then I will only restart the mission because it's just kind of frustrating.
Ah, Captain Kenway.
It's frustrating because as soon as you get the assassination thing, Is
it the west you come from?
Exactly
you will
right.
essentially need
A
to,
tiny town called Bar.
Not heard of it.
That's nice. As soon as you get the assassination thing, it will force you into the next section of naval combat, and apparently it's possible for
I'm from Swansea myself.
apparently it's very possible for you to not only get detected, which will kind of ruin your one of your optional objectives, but it's possible for the assassination thing to not trigger like it did for me. And even though I did get the air assassination for that, I didn't actually get the points for that. Apparently there is a difference between a mid-air assassination and an air assassination, and apparently what I need to do is...
There's the thing for us, Captain. You see that ship here? We'll need its flag for this ruse to work.
If I can steal that flag without disturbing so much as a flea, I'll do it.
By all means, try.
So, this part really isn't that bad. But it's really kind of frustrating because, it's just, this is honestly widely considered to be the hardest stealth mission to complete. But I'm confident that I will be able to get it with enough tries.
neste momento em busca de uma árvore que sirva de tal propósito.
Vêm mercadores de Lisboa? São? Quantos clubes serão?
Compõem a maior parte da nossa frota, senhor. Dos nossos 42 navios, diria que mais de 2/3 são embarcações mercantis.
Um número considerável. Nesse caso, não duvido que estejam com receio dos piratas. Então,
Sim, senhor, exatamente. Daí as nossas precauções. Com tantos piratas nestas águas, esta frota necessita de bastante proteção. Não é uma tarefa leve guardar...
He wasn't supposed to text me.
If this scallywag gives us away, I'll paint the quarterdeck with his brains.
saudações, cavalheiros! E que Deus abençoe o rei.
Okay, let's try this again. He didn't tag me that first time.
Como se encontra nesta noite tão formosa?
Muito bem, obrigado. Só um pequeno passeio por entre as rotas, ver se estão todos em boa forma. Está tudo em ordem por este lado?
Sim, senhor. Tudo em ordem, senhor. Estamos apenas à espera que o nosso navio almirante seja reabastecido antes de zarparmos. E julgo que um dos nossos navios mercantes da nossa frota necessita de um novo mastro. Há homens em terra neste momento em busca de uma árvore que sirva de tal propósito.
Vêm mercadores de Lisboa? São? Quantos clubes serão?
Compõem a maior parte da nossa frota, senhor. Dos nossos 42 navios, diria que mais de 2/3 são embarcações mercantis.
Um número considerável. Nesse caso, não duvido que estejam com receio dos piratas. Não.
Sim, senhor, exatamente. Daí as nossas precauções. Com tantos piratas nestas águas, esta frota necessita de bastante proteção. Não é uma tarefa leve guardar quase 3 dúzias de navios.
Imagino que não.
Peço perdão, senhor, mas não estou a reconhecer o seu navio. Nem sequer transporta a bandeira do rei.
Sim, pois. Falando de piratas, creio que foi retirar as bandas desses bandidos há escassos dias. Ainda não tivemos a oportunidade para o reparar.
Excelente trabalho, senhor. Muito bem.
Obrigado, meu jovem. Eu devia deixar-vos regressar.
Okay.
Chamem se necessitarem de algo mais.
Assim faremos, senhor.
There you go. Now, how the heck those guards didn't notice it is beyond me.
Jovem, entregue os meus cumprimentos ao seu capitão.
Certo, senhor. Ele de momento está a dormir. Vai lamentar não ter tido a oportunidade para falar consigo.
É uma pena. Até à próxima e que Deus vos abençoe.
Thank God he didn't detect me there. Okay, we made it.
You got the flag?
Aye, and we're flying it now. This should do nicely.
I'll keep my distance. Slow and steady.
Aye. The flag we stole won't protect us from eyes that pry too long.
Por favor, senhor, imploro-lhe que considere aquilo que está prestes a fazer.
Now é possível.
What's he whinging about?
He's not whinging, he's ecstatic.
Okay, so there's really only two areas that may give me problems leading up to this, and that's 2 stealth segments. I have strategies for both. I'm basically going to try and do the same exact thing I did before, and for that I needed sleep darts and berserk darts. I'm confident that I can make it through this without any problems, considering I still remember the strategies that I used from the first time I played through this. I'm basically gonna try and do the exact same thing that I did before. Excuse me. Sorry, Dr. Pepper burp. The problem that I may have lies solely with the assassination on the captain. Apparently, it needs to be a mid-air assassination and not a air assassination.
Could that be our prize? Perhaps you should go ashore, Captain Kenway. Find that chest. It contains the prize I seek.
That is the issue that I'm currently having. I don't know how to actually like qualify, how to actually trigger the mid-air assassination. I have been using different methods.
Podemos falar com o capitão do navio?
I've been using like different sources, I should say.
Peço perdão pela minha resposta abrupta. Sei ter mais notícias para transmitir. É possível que estamos infectados pela peste.
But it just really depends on how.
Como foi isto acontecer?
Imagino que terá sido mercadoria
It
infectada.
really depends on if the game will be nice to me. So apparently the way you're supposed to do that is to not like mash X, but just wait until you see like the white highlight thing on the target. And just press X then.
Rafael, desperta uns quantos homens e remem até aquele brigo. Eles dizem que foram atacados pela peste, mas eu quero vê-los mais de perto.
But this section right here is why I wanted Berserk Darts.
O que está aquele brigo a fazer ali? Ouvi uma história sobre um espanhol que veio visitar o nosso almirante. Cá para mim, cheira-me a traição.
Sim, ouvi dizer que se chamava Torres. Tempos estranhos estes, em que um espanhol pode andar a passear pelo convés de um dos nossos...
I want to wait until these guys turn around for me to run across.
Atenção àquele navio. Tem estado ali parado há algum tempo, sem motivo para tal.
Basically trying to clear out the guards. Okay. Loot the chest. So, the next section will be a little bit more challenging, but again, I'm gonna try and use the same strategy I used
Where's our
before.
Portuguese captain?
He had outlived his usefulness,
Where is he?
sleeping soundly at the bottom of the sea.
How many men must we kill for a simple prize?
As many as drift into our path.
The issue I'm having right now is I'm uncertain.
Look on that, Captain. Men who ran the same gauntlet and lost their way.
We're made of sterner stuff, are they?
How often have those been a sailor's last words?
The issue I'm currently having is I will hate to have to replay this mission because if I fail the assassination thing and I don't get the optional objective done, it's very possible that I may have to replay this whole mission again. It's also possible that because I get detected by the guards on the ship, that
More sail. All we've got.
it's possible that because I got detected by the guards of the ship,
Ease the train. Move tops.
that I essentially
Trim to catch the wind. Come off the
I
wind.
will have to replay the whole mission because I would have failed to get the undetected bonus.
Our treasure must be aboard that galleon. Why don't you take the ship itself and save us a bit of time?
Aye, that's the way I'd play it.
I can bring the jackdaw close up, but those lookouts will be a problem.
Well spotted. I'll clear them off first.
This part really is, in my opinion, is easier than the. It's easier than Gonna wait till these guys come back. My opinion, this section is easier than the first.
Estou cansado desta rotina. E também não estou ansioso pela viagem de volta a Lisboa.
Ouviste falar do que aconteceu àqueles piratas britânicos em Nassau? Dom Jorge enviou um dos seus homens para os tirar de lá. E parece que ele fez um bom trabalho.
Quero dar-te uma palavrinha. Ei, espera só um momento, amigo.
I want to have these guys marked. There's a guard, or there was a guard up there too. I don't know why that guy's not moving. He usually does. Kind of makes me a little bit worried. He was moving. This guy right here was moving, at least last time. Guess he doesn't move all the time.
É a tripulação de Ashibórdio que está a fazer o tour nesta noite? Ou foste tu ontem? Por Deus, estou a perder a conta aos dias.
Apparently he's bugged. He's like, I think maybe under the map or something. Hopefully it won't be a problem. I'm waiting for these guys to return their, to their patrols. I need to go back the other way. I don't want to risk getting detected. I'm also worried about this guy that for some reason is oh wait. He's in the rock. So that may be a problem. He's actually bugged. He's stuck in the rock right now. You can just see his head just bobbing around it. I'm hoping that won't be a problem. I'm gonna try and progress as normal. It's very possible he may text me when I swing over. If he does, I'll just restart the reload checkpoint. If I can. I may have to restart the mission. We'll see. Let's wait until these guys return back. I'm not gonna risk getting attacked by these mooks, as a friend of mine would call them. Better to play it safe and to play recklessly. That kind of thing happened the first time as well. You can actually hear the sound effect of the air assassination like triggering, but it didn't actually work. Like you can hear the sound effect of the whoosh sound, whatever you want to call it, and it just he didn't actually like air assassinate. So Gonna have to play this game again.
Estou cansado desta rotina. E também não estou ansioso pela viagem de volta a Lisboa.
Ouviste falar do que aconteceu àqueles piratas britânicos?
Luckily, this part really isn't that bad. It's just kind of annoying.
Os homens para os tirar de lá. E parece que ele fez um bom trabalho. Onde vais? Volta aqui! Nada disso.
Não tenho vergonha em dizer que esta é uma bela noite. E têm sido raras este mês.
I think I'm still good for the optional objective. I got alerted, but I wasn't technically in combat. If I was in combat, Edward would draw his swords. I think they definitely know that the guards I killed up top are dead. There you go, that guy's not stuck anymore. Okay.
É a tripulação do Esquibórdio que está a fazer o tour nesta noite? Ou foste tu? Por Deus, estou a perder a conta aos dias.
Thankfully, these guys are deaf, apparently. Didn't work again. I don't know why this isn't working. The guy that I was using said you need to wait until you see the gray highlight on his body, and then you can actually the gray highlight on his body, and then you press X. I'm wondering if the issue is the camera keeps on like going out of frame, like it keeps on going out of frame of the camera. So we're doing this again. Eventually we will get this. Just gonna take some patience.
Desta rotina. E também não estou ansioso pela viagem de volta a Lisboa.
Ouviste falar do que aconteceu àqueles piratas britânicos em Nassau? Dom Jorge enviou um dos seus homens para os tirar de lá. E parece que ele fez um bom trabalho.
Turn back around. Okay. Are you? Are you two? They're kind of out of sync, so I'm probably gonna have to wait here a little bit. As soon as this guy turns back around, these guys will be coming back. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit until their window is a little bit more convenient for me. Alternatively, I could just sleep dart that guy, but I don't want to risk getting detected. Just my angle on him is not that good right now. I may have a chance coming up if he can just turn around. Now I'm gonna have to wait here just a little bit more. I think this window may be better for me. I want to wait until these guys turn around. Hopefully by then this guy will be walking back. Then I can just sleep dart him and move on.
É a tripulação de Esquibórdio que está a fazer o tour nesta noite? Ou fosse outra? Por Deus, estou a perder a conta aos dias.
I don't have a shot on him. Gonna wait until these guys turn back around. Why isn't it working? It's not working. This is kind of getting kind of frustrating right now. I can't get the assassination to trigger. This is quite possibly, I can honestly kind of see why so many people consider this to be the worst stealth mission. It's because it's just so inconsistent. I always just say that, the thing I always just say whenever I'm playing games is consistency just kind of can make the game better. If you're just consistently just having, how do I phrase this? If you're consistently doing something wrong and you're not triggering the thing, then that's an issue with you and not like the issue with the game. But the fact that many people, when they try and do the air assassination, lie down. The fact that a lot of people, when they're trying to do the air assassination, just simply can't. Because whenever they try and get the air assassination, it doesn't actually give them the objective. Shows that as the issue with the game's design and not an issue with the game's mistakes. If you are consistently doing something wrong that you aren't doing what you need to do for an objective, then again that's an issue with you. But if you're doing something right and you're not getting the objective done, then that's an issue with the game. And I feel like that the issue is a latter, where sometimes like I should have gotten the objective the first time, but the fact that it apparently distinguishes between mid-air assassination and air assassination shows that there is quite possibly like a really dumb gameplay design on the side of Ubisoft. I'm confident that I can get this done. It's just widely considered to be the hardest stealth mission in the game, and I can only honestly see why at this point. It's just so inconsistent. I was honestly kind of hoping to be done with this, and we're already like an hour into the stream. This mission is such a pain in the ass, 100%. I'm honestly kind of surprised it took till sequence 10 for me to be stuck on 9%.
É a tripulação de esquibórdio que está a fazer o tour nesta noite? Ou foste tu ontem? Estou a perder a conta aos dias.
I don't know why I got stuck on that beam. Why isn't it working? I'm pressing X to air assassinate. It's not working. God, this mission is pissing me off. This is just such a pain in the ass mission. If I can get this stupid optional objective done, this mission is in the bag. It's just not getting done. It's not air assassinating. I haven't got one successful air assassinate off once. That's kind of a redundant statement, but you know what I mean. It's so frustrating because it should be done by now.
Estou cansado desta rotina. E também não estou ansioso.
Just want this mission to be done with so I can move on with the game.
Ouviste falar do que aconteceu àqueles piratas britânicos em
At
Nassau?
this point, this will be a full 3-hour live stream me failing to get this stupid optional objective done.
Fez bom trabalho.
I'm legitimately getting pissed off right now. Just want to be done with this shit.
Volta aqui!
Não tenho vergonha em dizer que esta é uma bela noite. E têm sido raras este mês.
Trying this again. Eventually we will get this done. I'm calling this 100% playthrough for nothing. Just so frustrating because it should be done by now. An hour and 1 minute at this point.
está a fazer o turno esta noite? Ou foste tu? Por Deus, estou a perder a conta aos dias.
Please don't tell me they're gonna detect the body. It might be too close. Yep. Thank God they're stupid. We got it! We got it, we got it, we got it! I saw the thing!
Round it all on!
Fight for what is owed you, lads!
What are those guys doing so close together? Okay, let's head out. I better get that 100%.
Here's my prize! Ah, the Templars have been busy, I see. Lawrence Prince's blood. Useless now. Woods Rogers, Ben Hornigold, even Torres himself. Small quantities kept for a special purpose.
You must take me to the Observatory, Roberts. I need to know what it is.
To what end, eh? Will you sell it from under my nose? Or work with me and use it to bolster our gain?
Whatever improves my lot in life.
How ridiculous. A merry life and a short one, that's my motto. It's all the optimism I can muster. All right, Captain Kenway. You've earned a look.
Give me that 100%. Yes? Yes! God, never have to do this again. Yes! Finally! Piece of freaking crap. Okay, hold on. I need to prepare because I haven't actually looked into the missions following this. Next mission we are going to be doing is called Murder and Mayhem. Hopefully this is much easier than the last one. Has two optional objectives: stay out of combat while finding Hornigold and air assassinate Hornigold. Okay. Should be much easier than the last one. I am actually gonna go buy some more ammo. Oh, never mind.
Unfold, mates! Let's move!
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Something down below us, sir.
So I will say that since we have kind of reached past the point and that I at first I've ever gone, I think I said that the mission where I had to try to go after like a prisoner of war ship was the last mission that I played. So all this part I'm essentially playing for the first time. But as I mentioned before, this is not really a blind playthrough, since I do know what the ending has in store because I watched a playthrough by Tetra Ninja. It wasn't even like on percentage playthrough; it was just standard let's play where you just kind of boss rush the story. But just know that I do know what the ending is going to be like. But my memory on that ending is kind of a memory on the ending is just kind of bad. So I may be like going for this ending for the first time. I just don't know. I maybe like not the first time, but I may be encountering this mission. How do I phrase this? It will seem like a new experience for me simply because of the fact that I haven't seen the ending in a long time, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Can you feel it, Addy? We're moments away from the grandest prize of all.
I feel nothing but a hot wind in my ears, Captain.
Come on, man. When we take this treasure, we'll be set for life, all of us. 10 times over.
As you wish.
Ahoy, Roberts! We'll cast anchor and meet ashore.
You were followed, Captain Kenway. How long for, I wonder?
It's Hornigold!
Burn and flay that turncoat.
Deal with your old friend in haste, Captain, before I regret my favor to you.
Captain, think carefully about what you mean to do here.
What are you grousing about, Ade? It's Ben Hornigold, come to kill us out there.
Aye, and the traitor needs to die. But what then? Can you say with certainty that you deserve the Observatory more than he and his Templars?
No, I can't, and I don't care to try. But if you've a better idea, by all means, tell me.
Forget working with Roberts. Tell the assassins. Bring them here and let them protect this place.
Aye, I'll bring them here. If they're willing to pay me a good sum for it.
So for this first optional objective, we need to avoid getting in combat.
You mean them crags that look like the backbone of a beast?
Aye. El Espinazo del Diablo, Spaniards call it. We must be getting close, Captain.
Douse the royals, come!
Trim off the wind, my boys! Ease her!
I'm just gonna reload the checkpoint because I will definitely be detected if I go any further here. I'm actually gonna try and go around.
Captain, think carefully about what you mean to do here.
What are you grousing about, Ade? It's Ben Hornigold, come to kill us out there.
Aye, and the traitor needs to die. But what then? Can you say with certainty that you deserve the Observatory more than he and his Templars?
No, I can't, and I don't care to try. But if you've a better idea, by all means, tell me.
Forget working with Roberts. Tell the assassins. Bring them here and let them protect this place.
Aye, I'll bring them
What
here.
the
If they're willing to pay me a good sum for it.
Okay, well there goes my idea. Freaking bastards. I was trying to be smart about it. The game doesn't like smart.
We'll have a hard fight if Hornigold draws us any deeper into this fog. We're nearing the Devil's Backbone.
You mean them crags that look like the backbone of a beast?
Aye. El Espinazo del Diablo, Spaniards call it.
As I guess we do have to go through all this bullshit. Trying to be smart about this. Fortunate thing that ship is like right on my ass.
Incoming ship! Guns out! Looks like a frigate!
I would say the danger has
Royal
passed.
Navy! They're all alone, sir!
This is just kind of getting pretty ridiculous at this point. I can't even make any progress towards the thing because the ships are everywhere. Should be good now. Knock on wood. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, King Man of War. No, you cock-blocking asshole. God, really? I can't get past that freaking Man of War. Okay, then we're going this way. God, you freaking dicks.
His waters are closely watched by our enemies.
No shit. Oh my god, leave me alone! You dicks, you dicks. I'm getting cornered. I am actually getting cornered. Thing is, I can't like bank hard right to try to like, get around this guy because he is gonna be turning like he is now.
Douse the gallants and royals!
Furl the mizzen tops!
As much sail as you can!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Hostile warship cloak!
Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Freaking assholes.
Ease off the wind!
Stunsails in! Clue up!
Studs out! Let's get moving!
Surely we are nearing our goal.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Furl the mains! Reef those gallants!
Mains out, let's go!
I don't know what this guy is doing.
Aloft and loose mains!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my trumps! We're bearing down on land!
Haul in the stunsails!
Mainmast! Bring in the top!
Every last scrap! Douse all but mains! Douse all sail!
It's get better.
Clue up!
Cliff
Furl
ahead,
those
sir!
mains!
Get the mainsails into the wind! Tops! Gallants! Royals! Studs!
Loose tops and royals! I think we're clear, sir.
Ship coming after us, sir! Schooner by the rigging! Royal Bloody Navy! Just the lone ship, Cap! Trouble blowing in! Schooner! Royal Navy! Seems to be alone, sir!
There's Hornigold. Getting close.
Coming after you! Rig them rigging! Royal Navy! Marine quarters here! Careful you don't run us aground!
Fire! And away from out! Fire! On your mark, come out!
If that mission went a little bit longer,
Is your heart up for it?
I would have actually
Mum, see the job done.
lost the optional objective.
I will be coming back.
Much easier than the last one. Freaking sequence 10 like memory 1 was a freaking nightmare. Okay.
Hold you!
You there! You're right! He's in my sight! You got it!
Hold on. I don't freaking care. Go away. An antivirus program.
You! Come on then!
We live out this day. By God, I'm flaying every last bitch of you. Steady up! And keep your backs together, lads. This fight ain't over. I know this bastard, and I've seen what he can do. He'll be after me, sure as I'm standing here. Hold your ground, and be ready for anything. You could have been a man who stood for something. But you've a killer's heart now. With nothing but metal to show for all your blunders.
Damn sight better than you, Ben. The heart of a traitor who thinks himself better than his mates.
Aye, and proven true. What have you done since Nassau fell, huh? Nothing but murder and mayhem.
You threw in with the very kind we once hated!
No! These Templars are different. I wish you could see that. But if you continue on your present course, you'll find you're the only one walking it. With the gallows at its end.
Resquiescat in pace.
But now the world has one less snake in it. And that's enough for me.
100% sync. Much easier than the last one, that's for sure. So I guess something we're gonna be doing is taking on this fort. That's interesting. That's lovely. I'll say kind of a fun mission. I kind of like the fact that some of the famous pirates just kind of turn Templar at the end. It just kind of makes the story a little bit more interesting, because when it was introduced, like the Templars are, I think they were restricted to like 4 or 5 people. You know, they kind of have a lot more in their ranks, which I kind of appreciate. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will head to this fort. And, we will go ahead and clear this place out. So the last 4 in this game, this should get us an achievement. What achievement that is, I don't rightly know, but we will find out. The reason why we're doing this fort now is because it is near where the mission is, so it is kind of in our way. Kind of best to take it out now. Something I will say is I am starting to kind of get bored with the progression like on the ship, and it's just simply because of the fact that it's just so quiet, and because of the fact that I have like stationaries disabled to avoid copyright. And it's kind of frustrating that I can't actually play a game with music on, or else I'll receive a copyright strike for some of these games. Because background music really kind of makes the game more enjoyable, and it just kind of like takes away some of the elements that makes the game fun for me. But it's not really a deal breaker. It's not really completely like coming the fun out of it, but it's just, it is kind of boring for me to like travel like long distances in a ship, and it's just so quiet. We're currently an hour and 30 minutes into the stream. We're going to be streaming for roughly another hour and 30 minutes. Although this very possible. It's very possible. I don't know where this thing is going. It's very possible that this may be a longer live stream. It really depends on how long it will take me to get through the modern day section of Abstergo. We'll see. God! Fuck off, ships! Or storm? Oh my god, there's another one behind me! Oh no 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 no! I'm I'm gonna be desynchronized.
Carpenter will need time to fix that.
God, I actually had to board the ship. I actually had to board the ship in order for me to, I actually had to board the ship in order for me to actually, freaking survive, essentially. There we go. I just got completely shredded by that tornado, whatever you want to call it. And it just had like crap on it anyway, so it's not even worth my time. I only did it just to repair my ship because I'm going to attack a fort and I don't want to get completely freaking blindsided by this freaking storm.
Time's up. Let's get moving.
Freaking piece of shit.
Man your seats. Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain.
Sure.
Grappling hooks away. Heads to the prize.
There we go. I almost lost half my crew there for a second. There we go. Wooden metal. That's what I want.
To the fleet. Who's to catch the wind?
Okay, now let's go. The reason why I deviated for that is I saw that that man of war had like a red name, and apparently red.
We're rolling in starboard. Trim the yards off the wind.
Pull up all the
As much sail as you can.
Apparently, red name man of wars gives the most. Gives the most amount of cargo space. I need 80 for a mission.
starboard. Castaway. Still alive, I think.
There's an achievement for recruiting like 500. Oh, fuck off! Tornadoes! You are such a cock blocker! Go away, please! Oh my god, leave me alone! Freaking asshole! You are not helping matters, you're making it worse! I just want to clear this freaking fort, and you're in my way. Oh my god!
You heard the captain. Move!
Trying to take out a freaking fort in a storm. Not very helpful.
We're approaching a ford, Captain.
Concentrate on the task and brace for impact.
She's vulnerable there, Captain.
Look up. The sea rises against
Oh my god, you dick! Leave me alone! Leave me alone, you stupid tornado! Oh my god, I'm gonna get desynchronized! I'm gonna get desynchronized because the fucking thing is in my way! You fucking asshole! Freaking tornado suck! Oh my god, there's a rogue wave. There's a rogue wave and I can't turn! 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 Turn, you piece of crap! rogue wave coming. It's gonna freaking decimate my shit. I'm stuck in the cutscene. I'm stuck in the cutscene. Okay. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. I literally couldn't freaking move. Fucking storms suck. They fucking suck. That was fucking ridiculous. That was like... That's like being put in a mission on a unfairly difficult... how do I phrase this? It's like being put on a mission where instead of... like a mission in Call of Duty, where instead of facing NPCs on like veteran difficulty or whatever, you're going against like players that are like the #1 like best Call of Duty players in the world. That's essentially what you have to deal with. I swear to God, like it just doesn't make any fucking sense. That was fucking ridiculous. It really was. Freaking tornadoes, freaking... Hey, knock it off. Freaking tornadoes, freaking, Ah! Tornadoes, rogue waves. Stop, Layla. Get the fuck out of my way. Okay, you know what?
Where do you think you're going? Whip! He could be right here. Not losing that bastard.
Come on, let me just progress the game. We are actually not going to complete this location. We're going to save this location for next time. When we get back, because I really want to be able to finish sequence 10. I don't want to be stuck on like an evil mission. King of the Castle achievement unlocked. Capture all forts. What I am going to do is bash out with Kingston, just restock on ammo. Next mission is called the Observatory. And it has 2 optional objectives: incapacitate all guards while unarmed, and incapacitate guardians from stalking zones. Will you stop, Layla? think I let her out. I think mom and dad are home now. Ammunition. And now let's head out.
Pounds left to the entire force. Loose mainsails!
Okay, so
All the sail we have!
the thing I will say is it's very possible this stream may go a little bit longer. We'll see. We'll see. At least can extend it by another hour if need be.
Ease up!
Is that pirate hunter dead?
Aye, by my own hand. Why is it you alone can find what so many want?
I was born with memories of this place. Memories of another time entirely, I think. Like another life I've already led.
Curse you for a lurch, man, and speak some sense.
Not today. After you, Captain. The path ahead is dangerous. The men native to this land will put up a fight, Edward. Are you willing to push back if necessary, huh? To kill if needed?
You'll hear from me soon.
Incapacitate all guardians while unarmed, and incapacitate 5 guardians from stalking zones. Really trying to play this a little bit carefully. You can't actually like stomp on them because I think that would actually kill them. So you have to wait until he wakes up to knock him out. Actually gonna reload checkpoint.
Lad will put up a fight. Are you willing to push back if necessary?
It didn't actually count, so I need to actually choke them out. You need to get both. I think there's like 5 total, so you need to get both. You need to get both from the oh, don't want hidden blades. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Hold on. So I kind of screwed up again, so I'm actually going to reload checkpoint and just try this again. The issue I'm currently having is a window to choke them out is very tight, and I haven't quite figured out the window.
Push back if necessary. Huh?
So we'll try this again.
Needed.
It's just a waiting game at this point. There's one. Okay.
Let's go.
He drowned. He freaking drowned. Pretty sure that wouldn't count.
We'll put up a fight. Are you willing to push back if necessary, huh? To kill if needed.
Luckily, this isn't really that time consuming. It's just the window to get the choke out is so freaking tight. And I think because I've upgraded sleep darts, that sleep lasts long. At least I'm pretty sure I do. I can't remember if upgrading sleep darts like increases the capacity or if it's increases the potency. It might be both. Shit. Apologies if this is kind of getting a little irritating at this point. I'm trying to figure out, trying to like improve my strategy to see if I don't have to wait like the entire duration for him to actually wake up. Apparently I do. This is kind of getting a little bit frustrating, trying to be efficient with this and I keep on screwing up. I completely understand that people don't really find this stream to be that entertaining because of how often I just reload and checkpoint, but I'm trying to make the best of it. Okay, wake up. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and... Oh, never mind. I can't synchronize that viewpoint. Nothing. Okay, let's just progress. We'll come back and we'll clear this area out later. Okay. Hopefully this guy's the last one. That's a monkey. Come on, wake up. I'm trying to do, there are 3 guardians that I have marked. I'm trying to see if there's any more. Come on, wake up. This may be the last set. Of the fact that I didn't like choke him out and I put him in the water, that he didn't drown and die, because I'll be kind of pissed off if that happened. He was already just camping in the water, so I hope it's shallow enough for him to stay alive. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I had to replay this mission too. Let me go ahead and go back to this guy and I'll loot him. Because we need more sleep darts. Okay, let's go. Really trying to take my time here, just trying to like go for the ones that I think are safe. Really my strategy for this. Hoping this guy will give me some sleep darts. Got berserk darts again. I'm actually gonna go back down to the guy I took out over here. Got berserk darts again. That's not good. Does Chestmate have some? No. Well, it's worth a shot. That's kind of unfortunate. I could alternatively use smoke bombs and take them out that way. That may be what I have to do.
There you be not gaming!
Please don't put me back at the beginning.
Dead! Usutukil! Akimil!
Okay. New strategy. My bombs work too. Reason why I reloaded a checkpoint is because I think I should just kill that last guy. Oh. Oh. Use a sleep charge strategy on one more guardian to fulfill the optional objective. Once 5 guardian has been incapacitated, Edward is free to use any other non-lethal strategies as necessary to eliminate the guardians. Alright, well that makes it easier. Of the fact that I didn't like incapacitate him in the water, which would typically drown them, that would mean that I did not screw up in any way. Where are these guys? Where are you? Okay. Really trying to get through this as fast as I can. As soon as we finish this. There we go. We got 100% sync now.
Is this the observatory? All this?
Aye, an almost sacred place. All it needs is a drop of my blood.
That's an easy 100%. At least I hope it is. It's nice that I didn't need to like knock out. That's the reason why it was taking me so long. Is because I thought I had to knock them all out. Thankfully, that's not the case. I'm stuck.
And the door opens after almost 80,000 years.
Jesus, Roberts! Have you gone mad?
Quite the contrary, Edward. These wags would have gone mad at seeing what lies beyond this gate. But you... I suspect you're made of sterner stuff. Now, pick up that chest and carry it hither.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Dirty and decrepit. Not quite as I remember, but it has been over 80 millennia.
Ah, rot. That's impossible.
Step as if on thin ice, Captain. I must say I'm quite taken by this new vocation of mine, and it may amuse you to know that I have authored my own articles of conduct.
Creed of your own, eh?
To keep the peace, yes. I forbid all gambling upon the deck, for instance, for it leads to more conflict than camaraderie. Desertion during battle is forbidden. And I require that all men keep their pieces and cutlasses clean and fit for service at all times.
Sensible.
And punishable by death if disobeyed.
Look at this place.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's like something out of a fairy tale, or one of them old poems.
There were many stories about this place once. Tales that turned into rumors and again into legend. The inevitable process of facts becoming fictions before fading away entirely.
More blood vials.
Yes, these cubes contain the blood of an old and ancient people. A wonderful race in their time.
The more you talk, man, the less I understand.
I don't expect you to. Only remember this. The blood in those files is not worth a single real to anyone anymore. It may be again one day, but not in this epoch. Here we are. Place it.
What's that noise?
Ah, yes. A security measure. Just a moment. There we are.
So what is this place?
Think of it as a large spyglass, such as we sailors carry. A device capable of seeing great distances.
This is bloody witchcraft.
No, this is Mr. Jack Rackham, somewhere in the world at this moment.
NASA. Well, this is happening right now. We're seeing through his eyes.
Aye.
I don't know, Jim. I haven't the faintest idea how to pilot a ship. That ain't work a woman does.
Tosh. I've seen a score of ladies who can reef a sail and spin a capstan.
And would you teach me to fight? With a cutlass, like? And maybe handle a pistol?
All that and more. But you have to want it and work for it. There's no stumbling into true success.
Hey, lad, that's my lass you're making love to. You lay off, or I'll catch ya.
Up your ass, Rackham. Lad's the last thing you should be calling me.
Oh, is that right, is it? Lad?
A curious bunch. Let's try another. Governor Woods Rogers.
This is so interesting to me. I thought it was the observatory was gonna be like a holographic globe.
You have a bold idea, but I must think it carefully through.
A simple pledge of loyalty is all you need suggest to the House of Commons. An oath, a gesture, and a simple ceremonial dram of blood taken from the finger. That's all.
The ministers may give me trouble, but it should be easy enough to convince the House of Lords. They do adore an excess of pomp and circumstance.
Exactly. Tell them it's a show of fealty to the king against those revolting Jacobites.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, these Templars.
The crucial detail is the blood. You must get a sample from each man. We want to be ready when we find the observatory.
Agreed.
Wow.
A precious tool, you see.
Sorcery, that's what it is.
Not so! Every mechanism that gives this device its light is a true and physical thing. Ancient, yes, but nothing supernatural or strange.
We'll be masters of the ocean with that.
Oh, such ambition.
Oh shit!
There is nothing in my code about loyalty, boy. You played your role, but our partnership is done!
You're a dead man, Roberts!
Wow. So, not what I expected what the observatory was. I was actually thinking there was going to be something like a, I was actually thinking it's going to be something like, what's called, my brain is dead, like a globe, like a holographic globe that just kind of shows locations of people, wherever they are in the world. Not that. That was pretty cool. I don't know if any of these collectibles are missable. I guess we will find out. Assuming that you'll be able to come back to this location later in the game, but I don't know.
Roberts! Let's hear you sing! Oh, your jackdaw's flown, Edward. Eh? That's the beauty of a democracy. The many outvote the one. Oh, you could sail with me, but with a temper as hot as yours, I fear you'd burn us all to cinders. Luckily, I know the king's bounty on your head is a large one, and I intend to collect. Have you ever seen the inside of a Jamaican prison, boy? Have you?
100%. Not at all what I was expecting. I guess it was just kind of was building up to it. It was just kind of been hinted at throughout the game that the crew would mutiny. Edward. It's just I wasn't expecting that to actually happen. My Elusive Fortune.
Hello? How are you? If you're anxious, that'll pass. It's the midazolam. I'm sorry about this, but we've had so many security breaches, we were forced to take drastic action, and Olivier is missing. He left for Chicago 2 days ago, but no one's seen him since.
Chicago.
I know this seems excessive, but with our high-level security clearance, we have an obligation to our shareholders. Rest assured, we will compensate you when the hacker is found. So get some rest, okay? And if you're up to it, maybe capture some more footage? You're doing amazing work. I can't wait to show you the work we've been doing with your stuff. Take care.
Chicago is interesting.
So, they tossed you in the bunker. Nice. Those Templars upstairs aren't taking any chances. I think we need to erase all the dirt they might have on you. Did you hear that? I think I just gave you level 3 security clearance. Now, head to the security room and use the cameras to watch the door to the server farm. Unfortunately, Melanie's in there now. So when I escort her out, that's when you make your move. I'd wipe these servers myself, but as the head of IT, I'd be a suspect. It has to be someone they've already locked up.
Sticky Note 1. Manifesto of the Instruments of the First Will, writ by a true disciple this day, 21 October 2013, in anticipation. The anniversary of her ascension may guide us into the gray.
These Templars. They run our lives, you know. They decide elections, they control various capital markets, and they inject us with little microchips to track our movements and read our thoughts. It's all very scary.
This is gonna be a tricky one. I say and then I complete it. Hey, goes to the machine. Our bird is Saab looks like. Noble of birth, noble in action, Waberdis Saab rose to serve as Grand Master of the Templar Order in 1191. His tenure was short, but his impact was great. Fighting alongside Richard the Lionheart, he laid siege to Acre and broke Saladin's ranks. Dogged by assassins throughout his tenure, he was ultimately martyred by one such nameless malefactor. Don't know if he should be nameless, considering he was considered to be one of the most respected assassins in the Assassin's Creed franchise, Altair ibn Ahad, but okay. Taking note 14, the new order is a disease, and Juno, may she guide us into the fray, will be our cure. Remember that it wasn't, that's weird. That it was in the 18th century, slipping into the next, that the sickness took hold and men began to believe they were a part and individual of the original plan. Men shunned the plan, called us slaves when we were only fulfilling our duty. Look at the map.
Alright, listen, I'm entering the server room now. When you see us leave, get in there.
Taking note 18, what she once wrought hath wrought anew and will resurrect her into a new form. Beautiful, 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 yes. The world and all its digital technology is now an expression of her life, and her work began over 80,000 years ago, and now she has come to reclaim them. She, beloved, beautiful Juno, may she guide us into the grave.
There's no need for you to be down here by yourself, Miss LeMay. My team will handle the investigation.
But you need an extra set of eyes on this thing, John. We don't even know when the hackers broke in. It could take weeks to go through this data.
One, at most.
Still too long. I can't keep my team locked up for a week.
Legally you can, it's what they signed up for, even if they didn't read their contracts.
Yes, of course. I just hate the idea. So what's the next step?
My team is processing the data now. We'll start sifting through it tonight. scout's honor. Coffee's on me, okay?
Hack the cloud server. Where is this? Need to go left, looks like.
Alright. I ditched her at the coffee stand. Find a server containing the network logs. Since I have a record of each and every one of your hacks, we'll just search for the timestamps on those and turn that data into something harmless. Easy as that.
This definitely, looks sketchy. But I get the feeling also Bird's gonna come and then just cause trouble for me.
Here we are. Beautiful. I'll update your communicator one more time. A little program I cooked up just for this purpose. There we go. I think that worked. Try it out.
Another easy one. Dang it. I think I can have like infinite tries this. I'm really bad timing those like narrow gaps. Ah shit. I always like move here like a second too late. Ah, dang it. If I was a little bit more patient, I would have gotten it. Thank God we're not timed on this. Otherwise, I'll be screwed. So bad at these. I'm just like barely making it in. God dang it. Come on. I swear to God, like I should be making these. Okay, I was way too antsy. That was my bad. Ah, I almost had it. Now I'm just being bad. Oh, come on, give it to me. Oh, come on. I should be making that. It's just barely touching the edge. Oh my god, really? It's barely touching the edge. I should be making it. Oh my god. I should have waited. Thank god there's no time limit here. Made it.
The dawn of the deadly 18th century. Rogues and sailors band together to live their lives by the sword. With no laws or morals, no gods, and no fear. Only betrayal, mutiny, cruelty, and debauchery. There is plunder to be found on golden beaches. Will you risk life and soul to fight the pirates of nightmares? Benjamin Hornigold, Calico Jack, Charles Vane, and Blackbeard?
Interesting.
I can feel you, Cypher. Feel. But hardly touch. Signal is still too weak, and I am spread thin. Unfocused. Like static and fog. Lingering in networks and nodes. The nervous system of the world.
Can you hear?
Perhaps the temple was opened too soon. But this was not by choice. The cataclysm pushed all doubt aside. We bless poor Desmond, who gave his life so that you, the children of our labors, would live on, to fulfill your purpose in ours, in mine. But now is not the time. My strength is not sufficient to inhabit an organic vessel. There is more work to do, more samples to acquire, more artifacts to find before my will can obtain.
What's happening? Tell me!
Make me whole again, my children, my instruments. Bring me forth to fulfill your purpose.
Tell me! No, no, no! Something's wrong! God damn it! She should be here! Now! Living in that goddamned head of yours! Fuck, 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 fuck! Why did she spare you? Why are you still here?
Holy shit. Betrayal? Betrayal? That's crazy. Bunker buddies.
Contends that the defendants, Mary Reed and Anne Bonny, did piratically, feloniously, and in an hostile manner attack, engage, and take 7 certain fishing boats. Secondly, this court contends that the defendants lurked upon the high seas and did set upon, shoot at, and take 2 certain merchant sloops, thus putting the captains and their crews in corporeal fear of their lives.
Edward James Kenway, born of motley parentage in Swansea, to an English father and Welsh mother. Married at 18 to Miss Caroline Scott, now estranged.
She's a beautiful woman, I am told, but not at all well these days.
If you touch her, you bastards, I'll...
Quite a surprise finding you here rotting in a Jamaican prison. We heard rumors that you had taken up with the pirate Roberts.
If you know the observatory's location, tell us now, and you'll be out of here in a flash.
Rogers can hold these British hounds at bay, for a time. But this will be your fate if you fail to cooperate.
You, Mary Reed and Anne Bonny, are to go from hence to the place from whence you came, and from thence to the place of execution, where you shall be severally hanged by the neck, till you are severally dead, dead!
Oh, Ross!
May God in his infinite mercy be merciful to each of your souls!
We're pregnant! Do you all hear that?
What the devil did she say?
They plead their bellies, my lord.
They plead their bellies, my lord.
You can't hang a woman quick with child, can ye?
Quiet! Quiet! If what you claim is true, then your executions will be stayed, but only until your terms are up.
Then I'll be up the duff the next time you come knocking.
Remove them!
That's kind of funny.
What's your name? Hillock? Kenmore? Conway?
It's Walpole, ain't it?
Walpole? Where'd you get that?
Well, that's the rumour going round. As dirty and daft a pirate as ever sailed these West Indies.
Well, whatever his name, gotta make sure he suffers without dying.
There's a blue marker on the map.
I'm back to the prisons at sundown.
And massage his feet if he's
Oi!
aching, shall I?
Quiet! Oi! You stop that! Oi! Quiet,
Water.
you!
I just heard that whistle. Hey, Atabai! I think that's what your name is.
Kenway, I have a gift for you. Do not mistake my purpose here. I have come for Anne and Mary, and you owe me nothing for this. But if you would lend me your aid, I can promise you safe passage from this place.
I'll need weapons.
You are comfortable with this, I am told. We must hurry.
Sabotage Alarm Bells 3 and visit your friend. So unfortunately we're going to be playing for a little bit longer than I would have wanted.
get away! Less than nothing.
You there! Halt!
Shit! Alarm! Alarm! Interloper, raise the alarm!
Corner!
Luckily, I can just,
Maybe he has friends looking out for him.
kill everyone here. Come on to me.
Get behind him!
Yeah, let's kill this guard.
Hey, stop! Hold mine.
I'll have your scalp!
You weren't much of a friend, Jack Rackham, nor an able sailor neither. But you were strange and lively, and you made me laugh more than once. And that's enough to make me sorry for seeing you like this.
There's
I hope
nothing
you
but
found
bones
lasting
now.
Peace, down there among the dead.
So I will probably need to look up like a location for the other thing, but I can try and find it on my own in the meantime. I think I saw there's an alarm bell over here, maybe? So I'm gonna make a guess and say that the other old friend is on the other side of this fort. Maybe I should look this up so I just don't waste any time because I want to get this done fast. I see AC4 sequence 11 memory 1 old friend. Hold on. I'm trying to be as patient about this. I want to get this done now so I don't have to worry about later. I honestly have no idea who these old friends are. Didn't tell me on the, when I looked up the wiki.
Faster, lads! We're losing ground! Attack his flank!
This raid, I'll just kill everyone before I even get to the objective.
He's dead in these sights! Voice yourself!
Somewhere is the other old friend, and I have no idea where.
Hold you! Go down like a sack of potatoes. Hey! Hold on! Stop! Any last words?
I don't know where this other old friend is.
Stop!
I think it may be in the jail, maybe?
Hold.
Let's just go down.
been discovered and brought here. Didn't hear what happened after, though.
So he didn't kill him.
I wish we'd parted as friends.
I thought that Edward killed him.
It's me, Edward.
Edward? Who's this fella?
It's all right, Anne. He's a friend. What's wrong with Mary?
She's ill.
And her child?
They took her. No idea where. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I know it pains my lady, but we must be silent. Can you walk? Lean on me, Mary. Come on.
I can't.
Search every cell!
Come on, that's it. You're all right.
Come on, Mary. You can walk faster than this.
Stop. Stop, please.
I ain't leaving you, damn it. Lift your arm.
It's no good.
Come on, Mary. You can make it. The exit's right there.
There's no one here. I ain't leaving you nowhere. No bloody way.
Put me down, Edward. Don't die on my account. Go.
This is such a pain in the ass. Damn it. You should have been the one to outlast me.
I've done my part. Will you?
If you came with me, I could. Mary.
You did.
I'll be with you, Kenway. I will.
All right, search every nook and cranny.
Oh, God. Poor Mary Reed. I think it's safe to assume that she died.
Cut off his retreat.
Weird how her body still has the outline marker. Does everyone believe she's dead right now? Don't pick her body up.
What's happened to Mary? What's wrong?
Is she gone?
Oh no. Oh God!
What will you do now? Nothing sensible. You haven't earned this, but they suit you. Good fortune to you, Edward Kenway.
Jesus. Can we have open world now? Please? I just want to end the live stream. How can I end things off until I get to open world? God. He's drinking a bottle of liquor. I've never seen that before. Oh my God. He's just fucking drunk. He's plastered in the cutscene.
Bring a bottle. I see some color first.
Will this do? In all your years out here, you could never achieve what I've done in 1/5 the time. Because you're a good man, Edward, see? Goodness is your disease.
That's my prize, Roberts. Give it here!
Remember my creed, boy. A short life and a merry one, that is all. The world owes us nothing more than this. So take what you will, and then die before you live to see yourself made a fool.
Give it here.
That's right, boy, take it.
I'll sweeten you, maggot. I'll cut you down!
Calm, little puppy, and slink back to your kennel. You haven't the mettle for my brand of madness.
Roberts! Welcome aboard, Kenway. It's prizes, plunder, and adventure ahead. Are you game?
Out of my way, Ben.
Raise a glass to freedom, lads. Here's to gentlemen of fortune and women of leisure.
To a world full of rogues better than all the kings and queens that kick us about.
As gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power.
Is that Steve Bonnet he's sitting on?
Would choose the former life. For I have dipped my hands in
That's Steve Bonnet.
And withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man.
What the heck is going on? I'm so confused right now. Is he having like a dream sequence? the city up above.
One throat of an eagle soaring high above a shepherd's field that swooped down on powerful wings to seize a grazing lamb and carry it off to her nest. Flying close by, a jackdaw saw the deed, and it filled his head with the idea that he too was just as strong and capable. So, with a great flapping and rustling of feathers, the jackdaw came down swiftly and clutched at the coat of a large ram. But when he tried to fly away, he found he could not lift the animal, for his size and strength were not up to the task. And even as the jackdaw struggled, the ram hardly noticed he was there. Nearby,
I'm killing assassins. I don't know how I feel about that.
running up, he captured the jackdaw and clipped its wings. That evening, he gave the jackdaw to his children as gifts. What about little bird?
No more than 2 years! You promised me!
You left! When I needed you the most!
But you had me! What keeps you wondering? Do I not make you happy?
I'm so close, Caroline! Please! Just let me do this!
Everything you do out spite, Edward.
It's not spite that's driving me, Mary! It's courage!
Courage for what, man? There's no one left in your life to care.
God damn you all! I can handle this!
Lout. Always tearing down when you could be building things up, or building yourself up if nothing else.
Just leave me be!
Change course, Edward. Change your bloody course before it's too late.
Captain Kenway! You look like a bowl of plum duff.
Plum duff.
I've got a head for 10.
On your feet.
You put me on the spot, Addy. After leaving me with Robert, I shall have hard feelings about seeing you here. But mostly I'm bloody glad.
Me too, brother. And you'll be chuffed to know your jackdaw is still in one piece.
So we set sail. You're leaving.
Aye, Edward. But I have another calling elsewhere.
Addy, listen.
When your heart and your head are ready, visit the assassins. I think you'll understand then.
And we made it. We made it to the open world section. Shit. That was a lot longer than it would be in any case. Guess I'll just go ahead and do my stream wrap up now. Jesus. If you are remotely interested in what I see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I will be streaming Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag wow, 88%. I'll be streaming Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag yet again next Friday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming Kingdom Hearts 1 for 100% completion on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. And I will be streaming Stardew Valley for 100% completion on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. I was not anticipating this stream to take this long, but you know, we did. So, anyway, I'm going to end things off right here. 88%, so we went 5%. Decent progress. Maybe about 3 more live streams with 1% this game. I don't know. In the meantime, I'm going to end things off right here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Hello everyone, and welcome to another post-stream session where I go over the new entries for the database. One moment. Unfortunately, we do not have, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason when I sign into my profile, to clarify, I have like 2 different profiles on my computer, one to use for streaming and one to use for video editing and all that kind of stuff. one I use for video editing is just completely messed up. My settings for my God, I can't think. My settings for the Streamlabs OBS is completely messed up. I no longer have a face cam. And I just kind of want to be done with this. It's currently 5 o'clock. I ended the stream late. It's just kind of like all just fucking fucked up. In any case, just go into the Animus database. We have people. Calico Jack Rackham. After marooning Charles Vane and leaving his former captain with a small shattered vessel, Rackham knocked about the West Indies for barely 2 months before returning to Nassau and accepting the king's pardon from Governor Rogers. Was it boredom that brought him back, or the affection of a lady he sought? Quite possibly the latter, for he soon found himself involved with another man's life, the fetching Anne Bonny, a woman 20 years his junior. When their relationship was discovered, Anne's husband was so appalled by his wife's infidelity that he tried to have her arrested and whipped. Rackham offered to pay for a divorce, but the husband would not hear of it. At their wits' end, Anne and Jack decided to elope and return to the seas as pirate. Joining their crew was Mary Reed, still passing as a man. Together, the three set off in search of a fresh sip of freedom, but they did not get far. Within 4 months of their flight from Nassau, they were captured by authorities and brought to jail. Jack was kept in a prison in Jamaica, trapped in a cell near his old rival Charles Vane. A few weeks later, he was hanged and his body gibbeted just outside Port Royal on a small island now called Rackham's Cay. Benjamin Hornigold. A skillful sailor and strategist, Hornigold lacked some of the ruthlessness required to be a truly successful pirate, and until 1716, he used to attack English ships out of a sense of loyalty to his home country. A pirate with a sense of honor would make a superb hero, in my honest opinion, if our edits ever Kenway don't plan out. Agreed, Jay is like official here's a bonus, and beards on most of these guys look like an owl's nest. Hornigold continued pirating throughout 1717 and 1718, always with a mind on improving the situation in Nassau. When rumors began circulating that King George I of Britain had issued a full pardon to any pirates willing to cease all legal activity and retire, Hornigold took stock of his stagnant situation and considered it seriously. This angered his closest associates, Charles Vane most suitably, who considered the pardon to be a cowardly surrender. Then came the day of reckoning. In 1718, Captain Woodes Rogers arrived in Nassau with a fleet of 7 tall ships and declared himself the king's appointee as governor. With a mandate to rid the Bahamas of all pirates, Rogers was not a man to be trifled with. Hornigold, who had grown quite sick of defending a republic, few were willing to back a surrender to the governor and took the pardon. In the year following, Benjamin Hornigold grew to admire Captain Rogers and worked as a privateer for the governor as often as he could, ultimately raising his reputation far above what it had been as a mere pirate. But when his activities brought him back into the sphere of his old friend, the pirate Edward Kenway, his seemingly good fortunes came to an end. Benjamin Hornigold died under mysterious circumstances in the summer of 1919, somewhere in the western seas of the West Indies. Charles Vane. Barely a year later, it had been impossible to keep up on his work as a privateer, as British governors were skittish about breaking the terms of the Treaty of Utrecht, which called for a cessation of all aggression between the major empires. Having few other options, Vane sailed to Nassau, where many of his former colleagues were now living. I think I already read this. When Governor Woodes Rogers arrived in Nassau in the summer of 1918 to issue the king's pardon to all wayward pirates living there, Vane was among those who absolutely refused to submit. After sending a snarky letter of complaint to Rogers, Vane and his maid set a fire ship at the governor's blockade and slipped out of Nassau's harbor. For the next few months, these homeless buccaneers sailed about the Bahamas, making homes in coves and inlets, trying to find a place to sail down. In November 1718, Vane even sailed north to the Carolinas to meet with Ed Thatch, hoping to convince his old friend to rejoin the old gang and take Nassau back from British hands. With Thatch refused, Vane was out of ideas. Weeks later, Vane was sailing back to the West Indies when a French brigantine crossed his path. Having ideas of his own, Vane declined to attack. This didn't sit well with some of his crew, most notably Calico Jack Rackham, who had come to loan Vane's dictatorial captaining style. Shortly after Vane's refusal, Rackham and a number of those loyal to him mutinied, deposing Vane and sent him adrift in a small sloop. Some weeks later, Vane found himself marooned on a small island somewhere south of Cuba. Spent many weeks in isolation there, though it is suspected he must have come in contact with fishermen who were known to frequent the area. But for whatever reason, Charles Vane kept to himself until he was able to hail a passing British ship. Fortunately for him, the captain of the ship recognized him as Vane, the notorious pirate, and refused to bring him on board. 4 weeks passed and Vane was at his wits' end. At last, another British ship sailed past and Vane clambered aboard. He did his best to keep to himself, but in a cruel twist of fate, the captain of the first ship had to be aboard the second. Spotted Vane after only a few days at sea and pointed him out to the captain. He was arrested on the spot and sailed to Kingston for trial. There he languished for almost a year in prison before his execution in early 1721. A sad whimper of a fate for a man once so full of explosive and angry energy. We have Mary Read. Yeah, I think we already read this. Actually, we may not have. Actually, I don't know. But some of these are pretty new. I think this is new. Official records of activities do not appear until around 1720. A ship she had been sailing on was taken by pirates, were subsequently arrested. In order to avoid a swift execution by Governor Rogers in Nassau, Mary took the king's pardon and there she settled. Whether or not this was a front for more secretive activity is hard to say. It was at this time, however, that Mary met and befriended the much younger Anne Bonny. The two became close friends, as Anne reportedly saw through Mary's disguise rather quickly. Unfortunately, Anne's beau, Jack Rackham, did not, and Mary was compelled to reveal herself as a woman to avoid a pointless altercation. According to recently unearthed documents, we know that some of the Governor's Rogers administrators were eventually made aware of Mary's status as a woman, likely on account of Rackham's big mouth. In any event, Mary, Anne, and Jack did not hang around Nassau for much longer after their meeting. At some point in the late summer of 1720, the trio raised a small crew and stole a schooner docked in Nassau's harbor. For 3 months, they pirated and pillaged, with Anne and Mary taking the lead whenever their self-appointed Captain Rackham was indisposed from drinking. Unfortunately for all, Rackham's incompetence also landed them in more trouble than they could handle, and in October 1720, their ship was set upon by the British. According to a report, only Mary, and one unnamed young man were fit enough to resist, and resist they did. Miraculously, only the young man died in the ensuing fight, and Mary were arrested, as were Jack Rackham and the rest of his crew, after they arose from their drunken stupors below deck. Taken to Kingston for trial, their executions were stayed after the women announced they were many months pregnant. Mary languished in jail until her term was up. Unfortunately, just days after giving birth, she died of severe illness or infection, likely caused by the terribly unsanitary conditions of her captivity. It is not known what happened to Mary's child. Stede Bonnet. At some point around Stede's 29th birthday, his restlessness got the better of him. Owing to some discomforts he found in a married state which brought on a disorder of the mind, Stede decided it was time to take his first bold steps into the life he had always dreamed about. Using his considerable fortune, he either purchased a boat or had one built for him, a small schooner he christened the Revenge. To maintain some semblance of the comforts he had come to enjoy as a man of means, he installed a full library in the captain's quarters and packed his wardrobe with all manner of finery, silk pajamas, smoking jackets, and frocks. Near the end of 1717, his ship was ready. He bidded due to his wife and remaining children, weighed anchor, sailing north from Barbados, hoping to reach the British colonies within a few months. Will never see his family again. Now sailing under the moniker Captain Edwards, Bonnet sailed about the West Indies looking for his first prize. Spotting a large Spanish warship, his crew foolishly encouraged an attack. After a brief engagement, almost half of Bonnet's crew was dead or injured. Miraculously, the Revenge was able to escape capture herself, and Bonnet ordered the crew to sail her to the only place he knew he could find refuge, Nassau? It was here in the pirates' infamous Republic that Seed met and befriended Captain Thatch, the infamous and capable captain who had recently taken, calling himself Blackbeard. Thatch managed to convince Bonnet to hand over the Revenge reins, leaving Seed happily confined to his cabin. The two sailed about as unlikely partners for some months until Blackbeard took a far greater prize for himself, the Queen Anne's Revenge. After keeping Bonnet's Revenge in his own fleet for a short time, Blackbeard suddenly abandoned her along with most of his crew. Bonnet was again free to seek his own path, perhaps believing he had been properly mentored under Blackbeard's tutelage. Bonnet struck out for the Danish island of St. Thomas, hoping to earn a privateering commission. His crew had other ideas, plunged headlong into piracy once more. Seed's crew lashed out recklessly at every prize they could find, resulting in their capture some months later near Cape Fear, North Carolina. While Steed awaited trial, numerous people came forward as witnesses to attest to the good quality of his character. This came to nothing, and after one botched escape attempt, Steed was finally walked to the gallows in December 1718. As a hangman slipped the noose around his neck, he broke down in tears, begging for mercy. The sight of this abject shame moved many to tears, but was not enough to save him. The gentleman pirate was... Wow. I thought Steve Bonnet was just a freaking loser. Wow. Apparently he was a pirate. Huh. Guardians, an obscure group of warrior natives likely related to the Taino people, yet quite secretive in their dealings with other tribes and groups, call themselves the Guardians. They protect lands they deem sacred and broke no unauthorized passage over their lands. For many generations, the Guardians have developed an incredible talent for stealth and secret attacks, and can be quite deadly when attacking from unseen advantages, I think is what that said. Locations, we have the Observatory. The Observatory seems to have been a surveillance device built by the precursor for civilization about 80 millennia ago. Its cavernous antechamber was built as a security measure, while its long corridors were used to store thousands of crystal blood vials carrying the DNA of those whom the First Civ wished to spy on. At the heart of the observatory was a large theater lined with seats. The floor was a massive device like an armillary sphere with a crystal skull housed at its center. When loaded with a crystal vial containing the subject's blood, the observatory device would come to life, illuminating the room with holographic projection of real-time feed from the subject's own eyes and ears. In this way, the First Civ could spy for an indefinite period on the subject and those with whom he or she was associated without fear of detection. Note too that the crystal skull can also be removed from its perch, turning it into a portable device, but also rendering the observatory itself inoperable. Fantastic work, guys. We found it. I'll send the stage to Letitia and see what she comes up with. I have no doubt she'll want to send a team down there. It is possible, likely, for these files as modern-day surveillance systems are almost on par with that crystal skull device OG. So this is something I never mentioned. It was stated like in the modern day session that Olivier Garneau went to a trip to Chicago. Something that is canon that you won't be able to see in representing this game for some time. This series, I should say, is that Olivier Garneau was actually killed by I can't remember the main character of Watch Dogs 1. This is actually canon to his Assassin's Creed, where he was killed by the main character of Watch Dogs 1. You can actually see like surveillance footage of his murder by the I can't remember what that guy's name is, but you can see the surveillance footage of his murder in Assassin's Creed Origins, and you can actually, I think you can actually see the main character. I actually can look that up because it's driving me crazy. I'm 100% in that game. I almost did, but watch dogs, one main character. Aiden Pierce, that's his name. Aiden Pierce. So we have the Benjamin, which honestly, for someone like Captain Horgold, I honestly kind of expect him to have a frigate and not a schooner. Art collection. I think this is new. Harbor scenes such as the one depicted in the 1643 painting were a favorite subject of the painter's artist Claude Lorraine. The Flight into Egypt. The Flight into Egypt was commissioned by King Philip V of Spain for display in the French court. Head of an Oba. A large brass sculpture representing the head of a Nigerian king. Parade helmet, l'antique. Early Baroque French parade helmet designed in imitation of ancient Roman examples, probably intended for use in a mock joust or carousel. Wooden term statue of Saint Libertine. Saint Libertine is thought to be able to cure stress and headaches. He is often represented clutching his head as though he were in great pain. So for those curious, we are 86% total synchronization in the database. Before we head out, before we end the stream, there is something I kind of want to do. I want to head back to the Jackdaw and just make sure I have like all the ships set out as I can. We got a new, I just mainly want to check to see if we have a new, I can't think. I just mainly want to check to see if we have the 80, capacity cargo thing. He does have 80. Okay, so that is sent out. So that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.